The Lord of the Rings, page 797. Minas Tirith before the storm. Is there any hope? Recall that after Isengard was laid to ruin by the Ents, the Free People captured a Palantir seeing stone, a crystal ball, from Saruman, which Pippin later peeked into and was briefly gripped by the mind of Sauron himself, gazing back through another stone in his own tower. Once Pippin was freed from that grip, Gandalf presented the captured stone to Aragorn, the rightful heir of all 7 stones, but cautioned him of the danger of using it. After racing to Minas Tirith and meeting Lord Denethor, Gandalf and Pippin go to their quarters, and in the movie, a pessimistic Gandalf gives a speech about the gentle afterlife that awaits them. The scene in the book is entirely different. Gandalf and Pippin now took their leave of Lord Denethor and made their way by torchlight to their quarters. They did not speak again until they were behind closed doors. Only then did Pippin break the silence. "Tell me, is there any hope? For Frodo, I mean. Or at least mostly for Frodo." Gandalf put his hand on Pippin's head. "There never was much hope. Only a fool's hope, as we have just been told. When I heard of Cirith Ungol—" He broke off and strode to the window, as if his eyes could pierce the night in the east. "Cirith Ungol? Why that way, I wonder?" He turned. "Just now, Pippin, my heart almost failed me hearing that name. And yet, in truth, I believe that the news that Faramir brings has some hope in it. For it seems clear that our enemy has opened his war at last, and made the first move while Frodo is still free. So now, for many days, he will have his eye turned this way and that, away from his own land. And yet, Pippin, I feel from afar his haste and fear. He has begun sooner than he would. Something has happened to stir him." He stood for a moment and thought. Maybe even your foolishness has helped, my lad. Let me see. Some 5 days ago now, he would discover that we had thrown down Saruman, and had taken the stone. Still, what of it? Could not use it to much purpose, without his knowing. Ah, I wonder. Aragorn. His time draws near, and he is strong and stern underneath Pippin, bold, determined, able to take his own counsel and dare great risks at need. That may be it. He may have used the stone and shown himself to the enemy, challenging him for this very purpose. I wonder. Well, we shall not know the answer till the riders of Rohan come, if they do not come too late. There are evil days ahead. To sleep while we may. But what? Only one but. Why, now tonight. Gollum. How on earth could they be going about with him, even following him? And I could see that Faramir did not like the place he was taking them to any more than you do. What is wrong? I cannot answer that now. Yet my heart guessed that Frodo and Gollum would meet before the end, for good or for evil. But of Cirith Ungol I will not speak tonight. Treachery, I fear. Treachery of that miserable creature. But so it must be. Let us remember that a traitor may betray himself and do good that he does not intend. It can be so sometimes. Good night.